Well, hello there. Today I wanted to discuss a few things about my art and my videos, so this is going to be a bit more of a rambly video, but it has a good message, I promise. Plus, I have a really cool new addition to my videos at the end, so you should stick around for that. So as you can probably already tell, I'm changing my style of videos ever so slightly. Before I was posting time-lapses of multiple drawings smashed together into one video with voiceover on top of it, but now I'm going to be recording a single speed paint for each video and putting voiceover over it. I know it seems small, but it felt like a big deal to me. Also, don't worry, Celeste is obviously still here. I may start putting drawings of me in the thumbnails instead of her, or alongside her, but she's still going to be in every video because now there's a little animation of her in the corner. Oh, also, if you're curious about the art in the background of this video, it's a slightly idealized version of myself, because even though it doesn't look exactly like me, I can draw myself however I want. These are the perks of being an artist. This new video style will hopefully make it easier for me to keep up with uploading videos when I go back to college in about a week and a half. That's right, I'm going back to college, and if I'm being completely honest, I'm not really sure I want to. I'm working on getting a degree in music, but recently I've been feeling like music isn't what I want to do. I'm not really sure what I want to do anymore if I'm being completely honest. It's a little scary to think about too much, so I'm just going to ignore all my problems for the next few days and pretend that everything is fine. This new style of video has very much been inspired by other YouTubers. I've seen a lot of people do videos like this, but the main ones I've been watching recently are Ginger Ninja OWO's old speed paints and the Starfish Face's storytime and speed paints. I actually realized that these videos weren't far from what I was already doing, and I could totally do it. While I was watching the video, I was banned from drawing by the Starfish Face. So thank you, Star, for being an inspiration to me and my silly little videos. I used to have a really bad problem of comparing my art to the artists I looked up to, and it's part of the reason it took me so long to put my art in my videos. I love these artists so much, and I really do admire their work, which is why I thought my art wasn't good enough to be posted alongside theirs. I always looked at their art and looked back at mine, and noticed how much more detailed their art was, and that their coloring and shading was a lot more in-depth than mine. They were spending hours on a single piece, and as much as I wish I could do that, I really just can't. I don't know, for some reason I can't put more detail in my art and make it look good. Maybe that's just a me problem, but it really does suck sometimes. Comparison really is the thief of joy. It's so amazing to be able to enjoy someone else's art and get inspired by it, but comparing your art to theirs can be heartbreaking. And I'm not saying just never compare yourself ever, because that's kind of impossible, but don't be too hard on yourself about it. Just because you don't think your art is as good as someone else's doesn't mean that it's bad. All art is good art as long as it isn't harming anyone in any way. And if you're feeling bad about your art, compare it to your art from earlier in your life and see how much better you've gotten. It always makes me feel better knowing that 13 or 14-year-old me would be proud of adult me. So yeah, look at other artists you enjoy, look at their art and think, dang, they're really good, and their art is really inspiring me to make some art of my own right now, and then make the art because it makes you happy. I've been so much happier since drawing things that make me happy and posting them to show other people, because even if it isn't the best art in the world, it's still beautiful, and it was created by me, which is something that can't be true about anyone else's art. I've never wanted to be seen as an art YouTuber, and I still don't really. I'd rather be seen as a YouTuber who just likes to yap and have fun, and just so happens to like making art. But for now, all of my videos are gonna be me drawing, so until that changes, maybe I am an art YouTuber. And I love what I'm doing, even if I do have other plans for the future. Now speaking of art, there is one extra very special thing I wanted to include in my videos going forward. I just got my very first piece of fan art ever, and I wanted to show it off, so I thought that I could maybe show off all of my new fan art at the end of every video. Also, this was suggested by the person who drew me my first piece of fan art, and they will be credited at the end of the video. Now, if I make a video and I didn't get any new fan art since the last one, there obviously won't be a fan art section, but I'm gonna try to show you guys every piece of fan art I get. I also want to eventually start an Instagram page and a Discord server where I can post my art and you guys can show me your art and fan art as well. But until then, the best way to show me your art is to tag me at It's Fishy's World here on YouTube in a community post. I will also, of course, let you guys know when I have my Instagram page and or Discord up for you guys. But that's all for this video. Stay tuned to see the fan art, tell me what you think of this new video style in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.